Coming up on Headlines, we explore the SAT prep resource Khan Academy, get information about applying for scholarships, and see how PTHS handles students cheating.
Hello and welcome to this installment of Headlines. I'm Kelsey Mullan.
And I'm Bryce Kowalczyk. Starting their freshman year, students are introduced to standardized testing through the PSAT. The scores from standardized tests can affect scholarships and college acceptances, so the guidance office and administration have taken steps to help prepare for these exams. Now let's go to Drew Lilly for more information.
Khan Academy is designed to be an easy and accessible way for students to practice for their SATs. Not only are there practice problems, but also tips and tricks on how to take the test.
So you take your PSAT scores, which are uploaded through the College Board, and that allows you to link the two sites together. That will eventually create those practice problems and things that I was just talking about. It allows you to work on problems that you may not have gotten correct in the past, and it gives you more of those problems to help you increase that portion of the test.
Students are also available to take practice tests to see how much they have learned. Reporting live from Headlines, this has been Drew Lilly.
Visit khanacademy.com to get started on your conquest.
Deadlines for many local scholarships are in March and April. As these months quickly approach, seniors find out which are best for them. Let's go to Kowalczyk to learn what resources students can use to help in this process.
As senior year approaches at Peters Township High School, most students plan to attend a college or university. While weighing options such as public and private schools and in-state and out-of-state tuition, college adds up to be very expensive. The high school guidance office continuously updates their Naviance website with various scholarship opportunities for students to utilize.
You can apply for scholarships many different ways. The first way is really just your application to the college's admissions process. Those are called merit-based scholarships through that specific school. So your application based off your test scores and GPA get you certain level scholarships at that college or university. Other places that you can find them, Naviance, there's the whole scholarship portion on there. And those are updated. As we get scholarships in, we update Naviance.
No matter your talent or interest, a scholarship can be found on either Naviance or various other websites. It is important to apply for scholarships because in the end, it will only pay off. This is Kowalczyk reporting for Headlines.
Head to the Peters Township Guidance website and onto the Naviance page to find more information about scholarships.
The summer before senior year is typically the time when students begin starting to consider the college application process. For more information on this, we now go to Peyton Jenkins.
Preparing for college can often be an important aspect of high school juniors and seniors' lives. Many institutions of higher learning have competitive application processes. Students have many resources when applying to college, including the guidance department at their school and websites like Naviance.
Naviance is like a suitcase of information. You can store a lot of information throughout your high school career within Naviance. It's a place to explore, to learn more about yourself, your interests, your abilities. It's a place to explore colleges.
For more information on the application process, please visit the district website. This is Peyton Jenkins reporting live from the guidance office at Peters Township High School.
To get further advice on this process, visit your guidance counselor or explore naviance.com for more information. Parents have the option to request a meeting with their child's counselor at PTHS.
As the high school curriculum becomes more rigorous, students are often tempted to cheat in order to minimize their workload. To hear more about this issue, we go to Juliet Plummer.
Cheating is defined as acting dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage in school. Cheating can include, but is not only limited to, plagiarism, copying others' work, or writing answers on your hand or desk. A survey of 2,400 students taken found that about 90% of the students in schools said that they participated in some form of cheating. Students caught cheating can receive an after-school or a Saturday detention, and more serious offenses can lead to a school suspension.
Yes, I have seen kids cheating in class a lot. Some kids write the answers on their legs, and I've seen kids copy homework a lot too.
How would you say this is bad for the kids in the long run?
Well, the kids don't learn the material when they copy the notes, so it will affect them for their future.
And this has been Juliet Plummer reporting to you live from the Peters Township High School.
In the near future, the Academic Integrity Committee will be rewriting the cheating policies and procedures for the PTHS handbook.
Now on Headlines, we learned about the PTHS Spring Musical Bye Bye Birdie, watch students get the gold in the Homeroom Olympics, and see how students helped out with the blood drive this fall.
I'm 5'11", barely 5'4".
I weigh about 170 pounds.
Brown eyes.
Blue eyes.
Brown hair.
Gray hair.
I'm a baseball fanatic.
I'm a wife.
A mom.
A sister.
And a grandfather.
I'm a bodybuilder.
I'm a research analyst.
Small business owner.
Teacher.
Dance fitness instructor.
Film and television actor.
I'm an office clerk.
I'm a copywriter.
I'm a veteran.
I have a prosthetic leg.
I have multiple sclerosis.
I have lupus.
Cerebral palsy.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
I'm blind.
And I'm working in a job I love.
I love.
Because I was given a chance.
Because I was given a chance.
To contribute my skills and talents.
To show my disability is only one part of who I am.
Who I am.
Who I am.
At work, it's what people can do that matters.
For more information, visit whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
Green, green, green. It's your home, it's your dream. Radon testing, keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
Making it green starts from the ground up, so make sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Test your home for the presence of radon. Go to epa.gov/radon.
Make it green, green, green.
Parents sure have their hands full, and they could use an extra hand. Now, every state offers free or low-cost health insurance for your sports hero or budding artist. Kids up to age 19 can get checkups, doctor and dentist visits, hospital care, prescriptions, and more. Your child may qualify based on your family size and income. It's one less thing to worry about. Call or go online to enroll now.
Welcome back to Headlines. For the first time ever, the Peters Township Media Department is producing Homeroom Olympics as inspired by the current Olympic Games in Pyeongchang. Let's go to Santina Samaria to learn more about this competition.
TV production is a first period class that makes, creates, and produces media. This year, a new segment was introduced called Free Food Fridays, and now yet another segment has been created called Homeroom Olympics. All 62 homerooms will be assigned and emailed a country. Competitions will start February 9th and go through March 2nd. Every day, certain homerooms will partake in various competitions, resulting in them winning medals.
And then the top 3 homerooms with the most medals will come down to an assembly on March 9th for the whole school, and they'll go head-to-head against each other to win really awesome prizes.
Don't forget to watch and participate in the Homeroom Olympics. This is Santina Samaria reporting to you live from the Media Department.
Tune in to the morning announcements on Channel 7 at 8:10 every morning to watch and hear updates about the Olympics. In March, the top 3 homerooms will be competing during a pep assembly to determine the country that is taking home the gold.
According to the American Red Cross, every 2 seconds in the United States, someone requires a blood transfusion. Blood can't be manufactured, it can only come from donors. Type O negative blood can be transfused to patients of all blood types. It is the blood type in most demand.
In January of 2018, a blood drive was held at PTHS by the Interact Club. The Central Blood Bank provided the service to allow people to donate blood. Kids 16 years or older were eligible to provide their blood. 1 pint saves 3 lives.
I decided to donate my blood because I recognized the importance of doing that and the purpose of it, and I just found it a great cause, and I was finally eligible too because I finally turned 16, and I'm just very happy I did it.
This has been Maddie Muziniak reporting live from the Peters Township Auditorium.
If you missed the blood drive here at the high school, the Central Blood Bank at 22 community donor centers open at various days and times throughout the week, along with nearly 200 mobile blood drives each month. There's a fixed mobile site right here in Peters Township at Center Presbyterian Church. You can make an appointment online or call the Central Blood Bank to schedule your donation.
PTHS's Thespian Troupe 185 performs an annual musical every spring, and this year students are working on their production of Bye Bye Birdie.
The Peters Township High School Thespian Troupe puts on a spring play every year. This year's spring production is Bye Bye Birdie. The opening dates will be March 15th through the 18th. This is the last play this year.
I mean, it feels great getting to come to rehearsals all the time and getting to be with the cast. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I know when we get to the show it'll be fun.
And major supporting roles led by Lexi DeLucia and Max Andre. The play opens in March and will run for 3 days only, so make sure to come out and see it and support your favorite actors and actresses.
To go, people to see everything for you and me.
I'm Amelia Smurbeck reporting to you live from the Peters Township High School auditorium.
If you would like to see the show live, it will be presented in the PTHS auditorium on March 15th through the 17th at 7 p.m. and on March 18th at 2 p.m. Tickets can be purchased online or in the lobby on the night of the show.
Last year's Peters Township hockey team beat out Holy Ghost Prep to win the PIAA state championship. So far this year, they have already taken down Canamac to win the Miners Cup this year. Let's go to Jaden Tabor to learn more about this year's success.
The 2016-2017 Hockey State Champs are returning for a new hockey season with 11 wins and 1 loss. Connor Gilarowski, Cal Raymore, and Jake Deemer are all senior captains this year, leading their team to another great playoff season.
We are practicing twice a week. We are putting in a lot of hard work, and we're working out and making sure we stay hydrated, and we're having pasta dinners before games to make sure that we're bonding as a team.
The team holds practices Mondays and Fridays and games at least once a week. Although the team is not a sanctioned school sport, they are active club members of Peters Township High School, and the team is working hard in hopes for another state championship in their 2017-2018 hockey season. This has been Jaden Tabor reporting live from Peters Township High School.
Come out and support the hockey team this coming week while they kick off the playoffs for this season.
One of the many electives that PTHS offers to students is PE3. In this course, students have a more competitive and intense physical education class, which is offered to students that have already taken their 2 required years of gym. We now go to Tanner Scott to hear more about this class.
PE3 is not just a gym class. It's a very competitive environment filled with the best athletes from the school. These athletes play sports such as softball, soccer, football, gatorball, basketball, hockey, and many more during the course of PE3.
My favorite part of Gym 3 was definitely the competition level. I think the age group really helped, having mostly seniors and some juniors, because the students are more outgoing and they're not really afraid to participate.
The requirements to take PE3 are previous PE1 and PE2 classes. This includes summer gym as well. If you are interested in building team skills and facing high level of competition, take PE3. This is Tanner Scott reporting on PE3.
Scheduling begins in early March at the high school. When scheduling for next school year, students should be sure to consider selecting this physical education course or other electives of interest.
Next on Headlines, we explore the amenities at Peterswood Park, find out what resources are offered at the PTHS library, and discover what apps people are using to stay productive.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again.
This close. We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close. If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
The mom role is a lot easier when you have a script to follow. I learned that firsthand the day my son had a life-threatening allergic reaction or anaphylaxis. Anaphylaxis can happen when someone comes into contact with their allergic triggers. It can happen anywhere and at any time. So you have to do all you can to learn the signs and symptoms and know which allergens to avoid. Know your role by being prepared and learn what you can do to take action if anaphylaxis occurs. Learn more at anaphylaxis101.com.
Welcome back to Headlines. Peterswood Park is a great resource to citizens that is filled with playgrounds, sports fields, trails, and pavilions. To learn out more about this asset to the township, we go to Lily Simmons.
Throughout the community, Peters Township has multiple parks available to the public, with over 513 acres of outdoor recreational land. Peters provides 7 parks and 1 trail that runs through the township. These parks provide play sets, open land, fields and courts for sports, trails, pavilions, picnic tables, etc. Recently, they have had new renovations. Peters Park built a new food stand, new bathrooms, and a new and safer playground, as well as a new amphitheater.
Peters Parks are a convenient way for me to work out and get ready for my upcoming cross-country season. I enjoy running on the trails and working out at the workout stations.
Pets on a leash are allowed in all parks. Pavilions are available for rental. Peters Lake Park includes a fishing pier, kayak launch, and boat launches. Peters includes a fitness trail with 18 stations along the trail. Behind the Community Rec Center is a skate park. Peters Township provides many opportunities to the public to exercise and enjoy the outdoors.
I'm Lily Simmons reporting live at Peters Township.
In addition to the multiple parks in Peters, the Rec Center offers tons of classes and activities to keep you active and in shape. Visit their website or stop in from 8:30 to 9 to sign up for these spring sessions.
Each year, anxiety affects about 18.1% of the world's population. This statistic hits particularly hard for high school students who experience anxiety at a rate almost double this. Let's go to Emmy Ploskina for more information about this issue and its effects.
At PTHS, student anxiety is very common. There are many factors that have an impact on teens. Juggling of friends, activities, and tests, it is hard to keep up with. Students express their anxiety in different ways, including biting your nails, twirling your hair, tapping your feet, and cracking your knuckles.
So when I get really nervous or really anxious, mostly during tests, my leg starts to twitch really quickly, and my hands start to sweat.
Next time, try taking a breather to calm yourself down from your anxiety. And this has been Ava Soff reporting to you live from Peters Township High School.
On February 22nd, the PTHS Counseling Department held the Family Support and Resources Fair, which featured guest speakers on anxiety. With the 2 new additions to their staff this year, Elsa Simmons and Lena Steffen, the Guidance Department has been working to implement new resources to help students with mental illness. Information about these programs can be found on the PTHS Guidance website.
The PTHS library is open throughout the day for students to access many materials and resources. Let's go to Cool Samansky to learn more.
One of the hottest spots at PTHS is the library. The library is a great place to study, get some homework done, or even just hang out with your friends. But that's not all there is to do at the library. The library offers many opportunities to help students with academics, such as tutoring and writing lab. The library is open for all study hall and lunch periods.
It usually depends on the periods, but I would say the busiest it gets is probably 5th or 6th. There's about 30 to 35 kids in here.
In order to sign up for a study hall, visit the library's website and register online. If you haven't already, make sure you head down to the library and have yourself a great time. I'm Cole Szymanski, reporting for Headlines.
Make sure to come out and support some of PTHS's own artists and musicians at the Library Arts Cafe coming next month. The choir, thespians, visual arts, games, and rock band groups will all be featured from March 5th to the 9th.
Some students at PTHS use apps on their phones to help organize or keep track of things in their daily life, and there are hundreds of mobile apps that provide assistance to help with this. Let's hear from Sam Grau for some recommendations.
There are many apps on your phone that can increase productivity in your daily life. The Google Play Store and the Apple App Store both produce recommendations for regularly updated productivity apps.
I like to use productivity apps to set reminders for myself so I remember things. I like to send stuff to my teachers on Google Drive. I like when my teachers send me stuff so I don't forget it, like my science teacher sends me a lot of notes.
Integrated apps like reminders and weather help you plan out your day. Educational productive apps like Edmodo and Google allow students and teachers to share files and assignments amongst each other. Some productivity apps are collaborative. Using Edmodo, teachers send students assignments. Students can submit assignments via Google Drive, and even the basic calendar app allows you to create events and invite friends. And this has been Sam Grau reporting from Peters Township High School.
If you need help with any classes or organization skills, look to the App Store or Google Play for these helpful apps. Additionally, for parents looking to learn more about their students' apps, can attend the annual social media presentation by the PTHS Executive Council. More information regarding this event will be coming up in the fall.
97% of all scientists agree that global warming is caused by human activity, with an estimated $180 billion cost if no action is taken. Let's go to Nora O'Toole to hear more about this issue.
Global warming is defined as a gradual increase in the overall temperature of the Earth's atmosphere, generally attributed to the greenhouse effect caused by increased levels of carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, and other pollutants primarily released by humans. Hurricane Harvey, an unprecedented hurricane that created another hurricane intensity category, dropped a total of 33 trillion gallons on Texas, equivalent to the flow of Niagara Falls for 509 days.
If every single person did contribute, to minimizing their impact in global warming, such as, doing things that could lower the amount of carbon dioxide put into the atmosphere. It may sound silly, but, carpooling and turning off lights and, purchasing materials that have, very minimal packaging, or, even potentially buying and eating food that's produced and packed and shipped locally would have a major impact.
As Theodore Roosevelt once said, "If not us, who? If not now, when?"
I'm Nora O'Toole, reporting to you live from the Environmental Science Room.
With Earth Day fast approaching on April 22nd, make sure to think about some easy ways to go green, such as monitoring your thermostat while you're away, or even clearing out your refrigerator.
This has been all for this edition of Headlines.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.